Ladies and shits. Ladies and shits, it's day one of a new season, and you know what that means. Maximum 2-mana net decks. The fucking shit that Dr. Cheeks absolutely gets his fucking balls in a twist about. The best kind of games. The games that are over in 10 seconds. Whoever goes first wins 70% of the time. Right, boys. I don't know, we're keeping this one. So, I've had a warm-up game. A few warm-up games. And you know that's always a bad idea, lads. And every game... That was a mistake. I should have started with this, but, fuck it. Every game has been against fucking weenie aggro bitch bollocks. And I'm not even exaggerating, lads. No Yorian, no real decks, no ramp decks. Just AIDS decks. Just a little bit of the AIDS. Technically quite a lot of the AIDS, but, What are you gonna do? This game's amazing, lads. This game is like, imagine if a game was so AIDS that it gave you AIDS. Where would you be after your AIDS had already fallen off your balls? Or some AIDS. Right, lads? Hey, do you think Dr. Cheeks has said the word AIDS enough in his intro? Or whatever the fuck this is? Nobody knows, Squeaks. Nobody ever knows. That's the glory of Magic the Eights-ing. Is nobody knows. Because it's AIDS. Isn't that good shit, boys? So don't be fooled, this deck's bollocks. Don't be fooled that it kind of started off, not bad. But I assume some AIDS is going to befall me in the classic way of AIDS, boys. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how long I can take playing this bollocks. We'll see how long I can take giving myself AIDS. We'll just have to see. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Give me 3 left over. That's fine. Probably, but I was probably don't want this to die, right? You never know when you might need a Thoughtless Act. So let's just hold our dicks. Let's just hold our dicks. Be super patient, free play, slaggy McSlags. And then Sage, whatever the fucks. So now I feel bad for the man, because he's playing shit. And anyone who plays cards that are shit, surely, boys, they're a lad. Surely they're a lad. Well, you're at a silver rank, Mr. Cheeks. Yep, we're silver rank, Mr. Cheeks. Sometimes you're just too good at Magics, though. I mean, I've just played this same game 75 times, and it's only like 10 minutes into the game. Yeah, fuck it. So I'm already like, you would think, well, I've never seen that before. I've seen like some version of it 11 times, and I've only played 3 games. That is how good Magics is, boys. That is how good Magic the Gathering is. In 20, you can just tell what's going on before the game starts. It's easy Magics. It's the kind of Magics that everybody looks at the floor about and says, boys, give me a bag of AIDS. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. Alright, we'll start trimming our pubes. Nobody needs a big fat stack of pubes, right? Except Gabs. Gabs needs all of them pubes. Culling Ritual, what a memer. What a memer did. He's trying to culling Ritual his own dudes. Isn't that memes? It was absolute memes, boys. All you have to do is make sure you don't get killed by some weenies, and you're already halfway up to silver rank. And you know, when I get up to Silver 2, I'll be eligible to apply for an esports team as long as I can make TikToks as good as this. Done. 1,000 dipshits are going to thumbs up that AIDS. And then I can send it off to phase wanks or liquidades and say, yeah, I mean, I literally never achieved anything in the game. But look at this. I mean, I did something anyone could do. Even a dog. A literal dog could do what I just did. Can I have an esports contract, please? I swear I'll be a good boy and I'll keep all of my secret Nazi past a secret. And, boys, what else will I do for the memes? What else would I do? For reals, what else? Oh, anyone who says, boys, say that this drink is the best drink on the planet, sold. I'll fucking lie through my teeth for an extra 5% of any residual linked bullshit you might stick up my ass. Hey, Cheeks, is this the same deck over the... Yep. You got it, Squeaks. You fucking got it, Squeaks. It's the same AIDS, followed by the same balls, divided by the same shit. That's why we got culling ritual, but... I'll be honest, ladies and shits, you know that I like to be DSP levels of honesty with you. I thought culling ritual was 3. But only 2 means it might have to get the choppy peepees. 2. I mean, even by Magic the Gathering, Vagine, free play, fucking day 1 aggro bollocks standards, 2 mana is quite a small angle of AIDS. Isn't that correct, boys? I'm gonna hold on to this. Ugin pretty much kills all mono white lifelink bollocks, right? That's why he's in the deck, lads. I didn't think Ugin was playable anymore, and then I remembered Magic's bollocks. Yep, you got it, Squeaks. You got it. Just when you didn't think everyone was playing mono white lifelink bollocky angels, cats, dog shit, wanks, Dr. Cheeks is here once again to say, look at this, boys. Again. Emma Skywanks got all the way to Mythic with her incredible skills. Incredible skills, boys. So culling ritual does actually kill these lads. And then I can play Christine Spranks afterwards. That seems fine. See? Look how good I am at Magic's, boys. It's like building wildly shit decks that can only defeat one type of opponent still leads you to be an absolute GG's XDs. Absolute GG's XDs for the lands. So, do you pull up Ugin or do you just hold your balls? What could this be? Starnheim X, D's. I am not fucking not playing this. Who do you think I am to think Magic the Gathering gives me 2 fucking shits of 8s? I'll plop it all over the floor. I'll plop those plops all over the plops, lads. I will plop the plops of ploppity plop plops. Right, boys? So what is this? Must be Starnheim shits, right? Ugin can handle a Starnheim. Eat to extinction? Oh no, it's almost like this game is fucking bald slants. Well, we got a lot more of those. But I'm sure GG's XDs or something. I'm sure GG's XDs slants.
You really want to fight me? That's cute.
So what do we get? Garrick, Ugin, or another Professor Dildos. We got 2 removal spells. The man is thinking about using his Scoured Barons to shoot my ability out of the sky, lads. That's how you play Magic. You shoot lads out of the sky for the memes. That's the next ultimate memes. Why does everything have to stay on the stack for 5 minutes, boys? Why does that always have to happen? Does anybody know? Has anyone got the memes? So, if it is Starnheim, I can kill everything. Ah, that's fucking 8s. I was worried for nothing, lads. Worried for literally nothing. Didn't even give it an attack. What a lad. It's because it doesn't have haste, Mr. Chinks. Yeah, you're probably right. Probably right, dude.
There's gotta be something useful.
So it's protection from planeswalkers. Hexproof. Hexproof from planeswalkers. Not even classics. I'm playing Cultivate too. Fuck it. We could have held Murderous Rider like really smart lads and been a couple of laddie lads, but you know. Does it matter? Does anyone give a fuck? No, is the solid and unequivocal answer. That wasn't even the hidden card, lads. He did the memes on me. That wasn't even the foretold card. This was just cast. This doesn't even have foretell. That's how much he gave me the squeebs, boys. It doesn't even have foretell. What a memer. Okay, that's not great. So, let's have a think. I could draw a card, but then I take 5 damage. I don't want to do that. How close is this? Next turn ultimates, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, ain't it? It's not bad, Mustard Cheeks. Mustard Cheeks! Would you like to have a look at my balls? No. When this enters the battlefield or dies, exile another card from your grave. When you do, put 1/1 counter on each creature you control that shares a card type. I don't think we need to worry about that. If I were to guess, boys, I'd say it's going to be GG's XDs. Agreed, Lance? I could exile his graveyard in response, so I might as well just kill this. Agreed? Boys? Agreed, boys? Gotta wait to the end step, because we are big Lance. We are big boys. We are really good at magics these days, Lance. Imagine still saying imagine as the beginning to a sentence, as if you was not trying to secretly insult everybody who says imagine. Imagine doing that in 20... Imagine it, lads! Imagine starting a sentence with imagine and just making a valid point. Imagine, or not even a valid point. Imagine just not being a slag. Can you imagine it? Boys, are we allowed to say imagine? Of course not. You fucking slags. Alright, I think I can only play one more game of Standard before I just don't want to play anymore. So these were my rewards for finishing in Lazy Platinum. 2 packs shy of what I would get for grinding another 10 hours to get to Mythic, or spamming like a twat in the first, 2 hours with mono white angels to just jizz all the way to the top of Mythic. Yeah, but if you're Mythic, it makes for better content, Jinx. Says who? Idiots. Alright, well then I guess we should do that. Memory lapse. Oh, I didn't notice I got one of these. I should have been more excited that this could have been good. Me McGee, AQ Salvet, Crixis. In the chat, what's happening, Lance? Magic is a little bit AIDS, but I appreciate everybody absorbing the AIDS with me. What do we got? Anything to improve my decks, Lance? No. What a surprise. Last chance. All of this ladder grinding is for this, lads. Cody the AIDS. But that means we got a mystical archive. Is it going to be Time Wanks? You can't use Time Wanks anymore, Jinx. That's true. Hey, regrowth lands. This is actually good. But we have so many similar effects now that only cost 1 more. Like, I'm thinking of Balaged Wanks. You might prefer Balageds. Is it better? I don't know. Probably not. So last game of this, just to see, and then we'll fuck around. We'll fiddle some decks. We'll do some shit, and then we'll complain. But most of all, I'm guessing we'll be complaining. Okay, boys? Alright. Shuffler and all that. Right, lads? Shufflinis, it's still fine. I know that that's not I know that that's not a phrase that I made up. And you know I'm especially proud of making up my own phrases, lads. But GG's XDs and all that. Ugh. So, Baleful Mastery on this. Shadow's Verdict will exile all of the creatures that he cycles because he's playing cycles like a virgin because gotta get out of silver. Don't want to play Magic in a game of Magic, lads. That's insane. You don't want to play Magic in a game of Magic, boys. That would be absolute memes. Playing Magic in a game of Magic. In a best of one scenario where everyone is a slag. Boys, don't be stupid. Don't be stupid, lads. So, Shadows, it's just, I've played this like twice already today. It's boring, it's prime net decks, and I am not a big fan of it, lads. But I'm not a big fan of Magic, really, am I? Okay, Everboss's intervention is gonna completely cut this pussy. But we need some lands! We need some lands, lads! I haven't drawn a land. That was a good game. I love Magic. Boys, I love Magic the Gathering. 2 ranks, 2 battles, draw another battle, man. Well, that's the same battle, man, cheeks. Nah. I'll just make up some shit and then edit it so it looks like I'm telling the truth. Easy legs. Easy legs, VDs, boys. Alright, one more actual game of Magic. Maybe. One actual game of Magic. Also, for those with the keen ears, did you like that I said the word cuck? It's not really a word that I use either. But GG's, XDs. Alright, all we need is one land again. And we should be alright. Hey, it's the same 8. Boys, isn't that memes? Isn't that memes, Mr. Cheeks? It is always memes when somebody's deck is 1 mana. Always big lad memes when somebody's deck is 1 mana of 8. Always gives me the big memey horns. So there's a couple of things he could have done there. It's the same game. It's the same game. Dump your fucking hand, hope for the best. So why would I bother even attempting to understand a game of Magic? You could have played this. You could have played this. This thing gives things protection. Blah 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 blaps. It's the same game. It's the same game we played 35,000 times, and somehow, even as this game gets bigger and more expensive, people should, in theory, have more cards to rub their balls around. In reality, boys, it's just classic memes. We do like a bit of the classic memes. Don't we, boys? We do like a bit of the classic, boring, mono-white, bullshitty virgin games. Don't we, lads? They are the kind of games that give us the fucking hornage. Full hornage, lads. So Culling Ritual only kills this, but not this. So we'll have to think about what to do. I'm not really thinking because the scheme is 8. I also think I am going to take this out. It's a bit small, boys. Basically what I'm saying, it's a bit small. Okay, so this is 3. Why don't my lands come into play tapped? Snowlands. Oh, wow. He actually had a play with a Snowland, lads. Isn't he a memer? Isn't he an absolute memer? So I'll go for a Baleful Mastery on this. Maybe. Activate the Snowland 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That would be lethals. That would be lethals, lads. So what do we do? Murderous Rider. Bip, bop, boop. Bob. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, lads. Okay, no more Battle Mammoth. This guy, he was really good. He had all the cards that he needed not to die because he was an absolute meme, lads. So, Culling Ritual kills this and this. Hey, boys. Culling Ritual kills 2 things. And then I get mana to play this. I don't need the mana. I suppose. We'll go for the Murderous Rider on the Haven if that's what he activates. If he doesn't, I mean, how often can you get excited about a mono white fucking game where everyone is 2 mana fucking slangs, boys? How often can you be? So I could play Battle Mammoth here. 2, 3, 4. It just wouldn't give me any more. It just wouldn't give me any protection. And if I've learned anything, boys, it's you always need big protection. Always need. Otherwise, how are you going to avoid getting 8s, Lance? So, has he got a way to give him... He hasn't got a way to give himself protection. So he died. I'm the best, Lance. What a fun game that was. Almost like it was dump your hand bullshit and I couldn't give 2 8s. Why is Dr. Cheeks playing Kathy Rain okay, but DSP playing Danganronpa not okay if they are similar games? No one even got close to saying they were similar games. Nobody came close ever to saying a point-and-click game is the same as a visual novel. Not even close, lads. No, that's like saying Broken Sword is the same as Root something. What was that game? Root Note? I don't remember. I don't remember, Lance, but I remember playing it and thinking, this isn't the game that I thought I was going to be playing. This is like one, just nothing. It's just nothing. It's literally just nothing the whole time, Lance. So I know I said I was done playing this, but, you know, when do I ever actually stop playing this fucking 8s when I say that I will? Never. Also, Dez, with a $5 American a text. Hey, mono white bullshit again, lads! Lads! Have you had enough of mono white bullshit? You haven't? Of course you haven't. This game is unreal. It's like, imagine a game of Magic, and then times that by the same game, and then times that by virginity, and then multiply that by how many times this guy never got fucked at school, and I don't know what we end up with. I literally haven't got a clue what we fucking end up with other than AIDS in our face. This game is so fucking tedious that, I mean, I have to stream so you see this. Like, that's how I feel whenever I play. You have to see this game. Is there a shitter game than this in the fucking world? How can a game be the same every day? How? Boys, I don't understand. I don't understand at all. How can a game, like, just constantly just be this bollocks? I don't get it. I don't understand. Well, I don't want to play Magic, but I want some dots, Dad. That's why we play this fucking 8s, because dots equals dicks, and I want a big fat dick in my mum's muff or some 8s. All right, am I dead? Probably, right? Probably dead, because this was a lot of fun. The kind of fun that really, 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 really keeps me coming back to this game. Incredible fun. Hey, boys, definitely get some extra life for the classic virgins. This game is so fucking how many spells do you need to have? Fuck this. Who am I even moaning to? Who am I even moaning? This game is the shits. Anyone who tells me any fucking thing about Best of One is a moron. If you play or watch anything to do with Magic Arena, even the whole of Arena, and you're like, with a little notepad, how can I get better at this? Get better at beating 1 mana net deck pussies. And even then, when your decks are built entirely to do that, you'll lose by some weird mana screw, you'll draw 7 of the same Battle Mammoths, or you played a Battle Mammoth to begin with, you were a fucking memer trying to play a card that you own because you kind of like the look of it. Don't you know you could play a 1 mana fucking Ajani's Pride Mate? You fucking idiot cheeks. You can get cheap dots in 20 seconds. Never mind sets. This is why all set reviews are pointless when it comes to Arena. If you play Arena, never mind ranked on day one, it was the last day yesterday, and I had the same shit. It's always some bollocks excuse from some arsewank. I'm not saying you. I mean just generally. It's always it's the first day, so people are horny to get to Mythic, and that's true. But then it's the last week. People are making a push to Mythic. It's the middle of the season. People are really trying to solidify their dicks at the Mythic. It's always the same. This game is 3 or 4 fucking years old, and everybody's deck collection doesn't look like this. Mono white, mono black, mono red. All net decks, not interested. And then obviously you got your horny boys with the full Yorian goldfish collection, but that's different, boys. That's different. Those are a special breed of weirdo slangs. So what can I do? What can I fucking do? Like, it's just boring. And I don't want to hear any more. Like, if the way you play Magic is to spend £1,000, make mono white lifelink angels, grind your way to Mythic as hard and as fast as you can, as if you don't have a job, and then the game unlocks, then this game is flawed beyond fucking the concept of Magic the Gathering cosplay OnlyFans slags being more important than having knowledgeable professionals. And not even professionals, just knowledgeable lads. Nah. All of those guys who have won GPs and Pro Tours and got qualification, those guys, lads. Fuck those guys. We need Emma Skywanks with the secret far-right past, allegedly. Who's allegedly there? Well, you gotta say allegedly, a baby. I don't know, I ain't no lawyer. But I'm sure I'll be fine talking AIDS. They're much more important to all of us, lads, than people who are good at this game. In the same way that if a doctor told you to do something, and you were like, alright, let me put that on board, you'd be like, I'll think about that, but I'd much rather hear a ditzy bitch tell me something in a fake AIDS video with AIDS on her tits. And, you know, I love the game because of that. I love getting AIDS. I love all the AIDS. So I think this is Elementals. Probably gonna delete it after this. We'll play 3 games as if it was part of that dog shit season that I'm doing. But you know, what are we gonna do? Rob Neville says, wait, what about her? Please elaborate. I have to know. She said for weeks that she knew someone in the Magic community was a giant racist. A racist, a homophobe, and all of this shit. And then the next, she just teased she was going to release who it was for weeks. And then at the end, she was like, guys, I fear retaliation, so I'm not actually going to say anything. But I love everybody, GG's XDs. And nothing at all made sense about this. The fact that a well-known Magic the Gathering, I guess this is land destruction. Nah, just, well, we'll see. I do like shitting on lads, but we'll see what kind of deck this guy's doing. Mutates, well, not tell it out. Yeah, and then she went on this whole soul-searching thing, like, oh, he'll be able to retaliate against me. And I used my Sherlock Holmes Willy, and I thought, hey, it was AIDS. Hey, boys, you know what AIDS is, right? That's what we fucking love about this game. We do love a bit of the AIDS. Oh, Mr. Chink's the saying AIDS again, is he? Yep, that's how we does it, boys. That's how we done does it. Alright, so how am I actually beating this? There's no way, right? Yeah, that's just fun stuff. That's how you play Magic, lads. The most fun and sexy shits. Yeah, so I used my Sherlock Holmes Willy to investigate, and there was no, like, supplemental suggestions of any huge YouTuber who was a racist homophobe, other than what she was saying. And there's only 2 conclusions you can draw. Number 1, it's not real at all, which would make her a psychopath. Or number 2, she was so closely involved with this guy that the reason she was exposed to all this information is because she was part of it herself. I've never been around people who were racist long enough to compile huge dossiers on it, unless I was either enabling them or facilitating them or living alongside them, Lance. And that comes on to the weirdest part, was because she had one particular night, Lance, one particular night where she went on a crazy Twitter spunk-off-thon saying she was an abomination and all of this shit. And the replies were odd. The replies were like people backing away like, oh shit, this has got a bit too real. And in the end, she deleted all of that stuff, and then the next day said, you know what, boys? I'm not actually going to say who's racist in the community because it's not important. It's not a big deal who's racist. Carry on be exposing yourself to racist homophobes because it's memes. Everybody knows racism in Magic is memes. But big problems is like noticing Talia Vess showing her ass every stream announcement. Those are the things that we pick up our pitchforks about. So, in conclusion, Lance, I think she is a little bit on the wonks. Perhaps a lot on the wonks. Perhaps massive wonks, boyish. So we got Settle the Wreckage. We also got this. You know, we got stuff. This game is just the worst. And I mean, I wish I had found something else. Yeah, honestly. I mean, I've always been a bit of a complainer, but I hope you all know it's all slightly in jest when it comes to this game. Obviously, if I hated it that much, I probably wouldn't play it as much. But it's so fucking boring. It's so bollocks. It's like nobody owns any cards, but at the same time, they own all of Heliod and all of the AIDS cards. Everything is 2-mana fucking shit. Everything is boring. If it wasn't the community, lads, constantly going through this ridiculous maelstrom of lies and AIDS, and it really is constant. It never ends. Every day someone is on the verge of a breakdown, or Ali Warfield is teasing people that she's got a great job, and then at the same fucking day, later on that night, she's crying her eyes out because she's so depressed and she's got AIDS in her pants. It's just all the same, and it's just confusing, especially when we had such a vibrant top tier community, lads, that no one was interested in ever. But somehow TikToking baby idiots, I mean, is that really going to replace whatever the fucking top level of bollocks is? Really, Lance? Is that what's going to happen? Boys, top level AIDS. So what do we take? 3? Oops, I was the merfolk virgin the whole time, Dad. Oops, do you like vagines? I'm a vagines. Do you like them? I'm a vagines, Dad. I love playing free play dump your hand bullshit and then still saying oops because my opponent is playing Gishath Elder Dinosaurs like all the net deckers do. All the net decker, I outplayed a Gishath Elder Dinosaurs because I'm really good. Now excuse me while I go and subscribe to Emma Handywanks so I can have a good wank and get AIDS. Or some shit. I was so good. Look at me, Dad. I could eventually count up to whatever the fuck, 12. Amazing game. This game's so good. I love being matched up against shitty pussies. Love it. I love every part of this game. Honestly, Lance, is there any part apart from top level? I could watch Huey Jensen v Seth Manfield play in silence. Not all day. I could watch it. I can't watch any of these charlatan slags. Everyone outside of that top sphere is unwatchable, riseable, two-faced, some fucking huge negative. Either you're a fucking emote spamming virgin, you're a fat fucking bitch who thinks he wins the World Cup whenever you win an FNM game. Like, every part of this just spews pussiness. It gets worse every day. I don't understand it. Everyone knows emote spamming makes you look like a fucking bitch. And then more and more people do it. I don't, man, I know that I say that I don't understand every week. But I really don't. It gets more and more confusing every fucking time that I say it. Every time. Every time I sit to this game, it's more and more like I just don't understand. I don't understand why I play. I don't understand why everybody looks at their deck and says, 2 mana bullshits, sign me up for 10 years, Dad. I would love a 2 mana bullshits deck. I don't know, man. What the fuck are we doing to do? Am I going to play Kathy Rain for 5 peeps? And everybody here will just remember the days. I remember when Dr. Cheeks was like, I don't know, not AIDS, but something nearly AIDS. Is that what we're going to go back to, Lance? The nearly AIDS days? Are we going to just change this into something else? And then, I don't know, just abandon Magic like everyone else. Everyone else who wasn't a pro, who truly loved the strategy, they don't want to play anymore. Merchy boys, noxious, and I don't want to group myself in with them in terms of charlatanism / AIDS liars. Because I don't think that's what I am. I've told you every day I fucking hate myself for playing this game. Everyone who touches it is a pussy. I don't want any retweets. I don't want anyone talking AIDS. The game is just bollocks. But those guys, they were fucking AIDS. They were AIDS themselves the whole time, Lance. The whole fucking time. So, discard 2, draw 3. Yeah, we'll do this. Alright, that's a lot of dog shit. Jason Cook with 10 American beats says, with Wizards doing all these high-end ads, skits, etc., I envision a day when there will be an MTG variety show with Squeaks and Cheeks as a recurring comedy act. He has been drinking. I mean, it could happen. I don't know how much I would charge, because it wouldn't be cheap, boys. It wouldn't be cheap. But also, I don't think Wizards would like all of their boys being called slags. We all know how much, what's his name, loves a game of the Magics. Well, you know, Fatty. Day 9. That guy fucking couldn't play enough Magic when it was around for like 10 years. But when Wizards started to pay him to play, I mean, I'm sure it was just coincidence that he always loved Magics. And I'm also sure it's coincidence that he doesn't play as much now that Wizards don't give him the full number wanks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's not enough number wanks. It's not enough wanking arms, Lance. I don't know, like, there's just something weird about Magic. It attracts weirdos, which we all knew, which is fine. Not everybody has to be fucking, what's his name? Ryan Gosling, is that his name? But don't be a fucking Wankstein. Why does everyone have to be a Wankstein? It doesn't make any sense, boys. It doesn't make any fucking sense. It never has. It never has made any fucking sense. I don't understand why I keep playing this game. I don't understand why I keep always playing twats. And I don't understand why I don't just say, you know what, fuck it. It's not like this is my job or I'm rolling in beans. But I fucking love doing it, lads. I fucking love it. I love talking AIDS on a stream more than Magic, maybe tenfold. I just fucking love it. I love doing this as much as I hate this game. And again, I couldn't tell you why. Lance. So I can hardcast this, because I'm a rude boy now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 mayonnaise, boys. 9 mayonnaise is a lot of mayonnaise. He's tapped out. What a mad lad, as they said in 1994 or whatever the fucks. Alright, what are we going to get? Classic Magic Roulette. No blocks, obviously. But what are we gonna get, lads? We're gonna get some big dinosaurs. We're gonna get some nobodies. It doesn't matter. Is anyone giving a fucking AIDS? No. Okay, that's not bad. Not great, but not bad. Not great, but not bad. Des says, if someone brought the same mono white lifelink cats deck you play every day to F&M, would that bother you? I don't think so. And I'll tell you why. Back in the old F&M days, I don't know. I say I don't know. Yeah, I mean, all I can say for real is I don't know. But this F&M, generally, you drive all the way there once a week. You play a deck, best of 3. You have a chat with whoever you're playing. Even when you're playing against hard... I remember I played the same person who played hardcore Control every week. And it was fine. Like, I would never be like, oh, you're a fucking pussy virgin, you cunt. The man's just doing his fucking balls. And yeah, it was fine, it. But when Arena has everything at your fingertips to just try out and people are still wanking their fucking balls, like, I don't like, how long is the novelty of being mythic not gonna wear off? It's nothing. You spam your dick to play the same players. The only person I can stomach, even for like half an hour, who isn't a pro, that I can still watch is the man CGeeps. And some of the fucking opponents he has, it's still in silver rank. Mono red, dump your hand, attack 2/2s into 3/3s, say oops and concede. So many bullshit players. I just don't understand. Like, I'd rather die than block, which is fine. But at the same time, I don't know. That was a mythic block we just saw. That is the kind of thing that I see at Mythic. I don't see it on the Pro Tour very often, but somehow, as a community, we think Mythic rank is a higher prestige level, a higher talent level than a Pro Tour. People get on the Pro Tour, people win a Pro Tour, and then don't get invited back with a discretionary invite the next month. We have to invite Tranny Bongler McGee's just because they've recovered from their fucking willy operation. And I don't understand that. But then Wizards have already proven that they don't give two fucking shits about their pro scene because they've ended it. So, classic memes, lads. Classic fucking memes. Even I have become like, I don't know what. I say the word memes every day now. In an ironic capacity, I still hope. I start half the sentence with the word imagine because I know everything I say when it comes to Magic is just going to be bollocks. It's going to be Virgin 8s. Nice to see this guy. He's got a big, whatever the fuck. This guy had £30 worth of his mum's credit card to stuff up his ass. Oh, how do you know, Mr. Chinks? He could be like a fucking Jehovah's Witness. He could be, lads. He could easily be a Jehovah's Witness, but I'm going to guess he's a mono red Goblins fan. Yeah, maybe. Maybe he's mono red Pumpido bollocky pumps. Gotta kill Elvish Visionaries on sight, lads. Those boys are memers. Those boys are fucking memers, lads. Oh, well, nobody really knows what was going on. But that's what's known in the business. He's got an edgelord name. Evil Dave 666. Is that an edgelord's name? I have to admit, I'm not fully up to speed with my edgelords, boys. Not fully up to speed with my lords of AIDS. Okay. Okay, it's not bad. So we got casualties of AIDS next turn. We can only blow up one land, unfortunately. What does this do? You may discard any number of cards. If you do, draw that many cards and add some red. Glinthorn Buccaneer. Okay, boys. I think that's easy magics. We'll see what he does. Has he got a shock? Has he got a shock for the Shocky McBollocky ball bags? That's 2. That's 1. You only have 1 mana, so I'm guessing it has to be a... Oh, Lance! He's only gone and fucking rubbed his balls on the floor. He's only gone and rubbed it. Like, even this game is just giving me 8s. This guy is playing Minotaur bullshit. And all I can think of is this game is for fucking losers. I am so jaded against the 8s. But boys, it was classic memes the whole time. It was classic memes the whole time, Lance. So what's edgelord about this? Evil Dave 666 JP. This is obviously a little bit odd. Well, you're right. Evil Dave. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt and say that he's only 36. And he'll mature like DSP did. All he needs is a wife, Lance. And immediately he'll hate all other women and continue to hate life. Like a good DSP did. So what can I actually do? What can actually be done, boys? Shall I try a best of 3 game? Shall I try and make all of my decks best of 3 playable? But then not have the ability to play historic best of 3 outside of ranked. So if you want to play something stupid like this, you are going to be playing full Teferi best of 3 every game. Seems like a bit 8s to me. Seems a bit bullshit, if you ask me, Lance. I mean, I just don't know. I don't know what is left to do. If every game, just no matter what deck you play, always feels like you're against the same thing and you're doing... even I feel like I'm being repetitive. Maybe we need to just play on Twitch so we can use Twitter and check out all the girls' OnlyFans. We're up to 3 OnlyFans girls in the main community now. That's good number, wanks. Ali War wanks, Floppy Tits. Oh, 4. Christine Spranks. Lisbeth Eden, I would say, is way bigger than the standard Magic Boobamatron these days, though. What's she up? 410,000 Twitter followers? That girl is living large. Living large in the Boobamatron slants. Living large. Emma Handy. Not Emma Handy. Oh man, I wonder how that... Well, she chopped her willy off. Any Bonglaroonies who chop their wang off, I feel like they lose all potential interesting shit. That was, I mean, that's it, isn't it? If you're a chick with a dick, that's mildly interesting than a bloke with a mutilated arsehole or something. Oh, Master Chink. Yeah, that's what I think too. Alright, we'll ditch these. So we got Extinction Aids if this guy's playing Mutate. And then all the rest of it. Right, boys. Luminous Bitch Bob. That's 4 and that's 2. I'll take those out of here. Slim says, I resubbed to Lisbo. Prime Spapeets. Spapeets, not even Spaghetti Slants. Lisbo was prime Spapeets the whole time. I mean, Lisbeth Eden was a terrible Magic player. But she still... I'm not going to say I respected the fact that she tried, because fuck it. But I believe she likes magics. She didn't use magic to get 10 extra thirsty followers. There's just something, like, I don't know. I'm not going to say I respect it, because that's high praise. But I feel like, fine. Everyone else being a bit of a silly slag. I'm just like, what is the end game for you? To just keep... I mean, this guy knows milling me is my jam, right? Do you know that milling me is my jam, did? You just helped me out a great deal. You helped me out a great deal there, sir. It gave me a little bit of the horn, I have to admit. But I suppose if you... yeah, you can't change strategy. Maybe he'll have a way to kill the Jace. That will be fun. Yeah, I mean, Elizabeth she just did it. She didn't be like, hey guys, I kind of want to make an OnlyFans, but at the same time, I just want to show my tits and pretend like I'm just a naughty schoolgirl, but I just can't do it. And then what happens? You get Yana Amari and Ali Warfield crying about depression and all of this shit. Where it just, if you're more honest in your life, and I say this as a man who doesn't have a psychology degree, but I see trends. I don't think it's a surprise so many people in Magic who are the primary lying face of all AIDS. So it'll be like, I love Magic and I don't really want to make OnlyFans. Oh, but look at my boobs, look at my ass. They're always going to be more unhappy than Elizabeth Eden saying, hey, look at my tits. I want someone to give me money for my tits. That's what I hope anyway. I want Elizabeth to be rewarded with just being... honest is also too much praise. Just more open. Like, nobody thinks... if you think less of someone because they do OnlyFans, then that's on you. It's not a big deal if someone wipes their tits out. It's not even a big deal if somebody says, I'm going live with Magic. Oh, but here's a picture of my cleavage for no reason. It's fine. It's just odd. If you are such an exhibitionist or... I don't think it's about money either. It's just... I don't know what it is, because like I said, I don't have a psychology degree, but there's something in it. And there's also something in being a fake bitch all day long. That's why Wedge disappeared. That's why the Professor wanted to kill himself twice. It's no surprise. Almost every fucking cosplay bitch tweets out that they're depressed or some version of it every month. It's because it's all balls, lads. It's all fucking balls. Just like all of my ball stacks. All of my ball stacks to be bollocks. Slim says she was honest the whole time, almost, but she never plays Magic now. Yeah, she never streams. And I don't know why that is. I don't know if she's secretly been banned. I don't know if it... it can't be bad for her brand. Because she talks about Magic on Twitter all the time. And whenever I check out her Twitter, it'll be, here are some baps. I don't know, 10,000 likes. Here are some more baps, 10,000 likes. Here's a tweet about Matt Sperling, 200 likes. And she'll still do it. She'll still do it because she wants to do it, dude. And you have to, again, respect is too high. But you have, and all the versions of that word is too high. But you have to at least give her credit that she's doing what she wants rather than just saying GG's XDs. And I know that doesn't even make any sense. But I just don't like fake bollocks. I don't like fake Magic videos. I don't like fake fucking tutorials. I don't like so much of this game's community. So it's mildly refreshing that at least one girl, not even girl, that sounds like I'm anti-slangs. One person at least was like, boys, these are a pair of boobs, and it costs $5.99 a month if you want to wank off to it. Easy magics. Easy magics. I don't know why it has to be, I'm really good at Magic, I'm almost platinum, diamond, mythic, bollocks. Oh, but can you tell me my tits look good, guys? Can you tell me my tits look good, guys? Otherwise I'm gonna cry. Hey, look at me dressed up as, that bloke. I'm never gonna get over what Yana Amari literally dressing up like a fucking French prostitute in an excuse to dress up like a French prostitute just to pretend to it was magic related in any way. Just make an OnlyFans if you're that desperate to show off your tits. Or just show your tits off. Don't fucking show your balls. This is what is up with everybody helping me out. Everyone is giving me the full memes, Lance. I will discard some cards. Still, I mean, if he's playing Gates, he must have a little bit of the horn, boys. Isn't that right, Lance? He must have a little bit of the horn. So we got any negates? No negates in the bag. We'll look for a negate. We'll look for a negate, Lance.
I noted this somewhere.
Oh man, Cheeks is just really good at my cheeks, boys. I should set up an OnlyWinks. That's how good I am at magic. That's how good I am at magic, lads. Fucking tots. Man, Ali Warfield starting an OnlyFans is... I mean, I don't have any creatures, so I'm going to leave that. Hondensteds? Hondensteds? I don't think I'm bothered about that either. Oh, that's a problem. Now I can't discard cards, so I might die to this fucking Scarab bollocks. Well, I got Assassin's Trophy, but that was yeah, that was something I hadn't foreseen. I cannot discard cards because of the Tamio static ability. We all forget about static, Lance. So, that's, yeah, we're going to have to look out for it, boys. Keep our eyes peeled. Peel my balls for the AIDS.
I follow the tracks of the wise.
Alright, got, oh. So we got the negates on. Probably should be fine. Hondenstead! No way was this guy playing Hondens the whole time, lads. But boys, Hondens are literally unbeatable. There's no way I'm going to be able to defeat the Hondy boys. No way, lads. Alright, this thing might actually kill me in the long term, so let's just fuck that up as well.
The storied past holds our future.
Dee 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 dee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You would make an excellent informant for my study.
So Seagate will draw me like 8 cards or some shit.
I have
Right, is that correct? Anyone give a fuck? It ain't. Of course not. This is a game of magics. This is a game of magics, ladies and shits. Sansa says, play Toxic Standard, please, Cheeks. We need more salt. I'm sure I'll say some aids before the end of the day. Magic is balls. So there's There are veins of AIDS everywhere. Everywhere, boys. I suppose I should have played a land first. If he kills my Jace, then I die. Alright, he didn't kill Jace. That's good, my cheeks. I don't know if you've watched me long enough to see me use this deck. I'm something like 90% win rate with this deck. It must just be that it keeps matching me up with shit Hondony bollocks. Well, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, boys? Boys, what are you gonna do? Do you know? Does anyone know? Lance? Boys? How's the connection for everybody? Mine's gone off a couple of times on my phone. I wonder if that, I wonder if that's a systemic thing, or if my internet is about to wank out. Who knows? What shall I play? Historic ranked, classic bubs. It's got to be one mana bubblers, right? Day one of a new set means classic one mana boys, doesn't it, Lance? Classic one mana dildo shit stained fucking wank bollocks. Loki. I'm starting to believe we might have located a bit of an AIDS boy. So, Sweltering Suns on 3, Extinction Event on 4. All we need is a land. Wink winks. Alright, let's get it in. I'm going to say this guy's Gruul aggro. Everyone's holding their balls. This is literally the only excitement possible. Oh, doesn't look like you're right, Mr. Chinks. Doesn't look like you're right at all. Black-red aggro? Black-red sacrifice? What are the genes, boys? What a fun game we're about to have. Boys, you know how Oven Sacrifice is like ultra fun. And not time-wasting AIDS at all, boys. Well, let's play Protoss decks for the memes. We'll see if I can draw a land at any stage of my life. Seems like probably not. I know, the Yana Amari special. If she can get to Mythic with this Lance, then I guess this guy is definitely halfway there already, boys. I don't think Sweltering Suns is going to do me any good. I need to draw a blue land and start playing these big lands. I didn't cycle it. That was my fault. That was my fault, lads. I was supposed to cycle it and I fucked it. I was supposed to cycle it and I fucking AIDS it, boys. Vraska. So if I draw a land, Boobalax with Pact of Negation gives me a bit of the horn. Good old, this guy's classic net decks. He's got all the stuff that makes me say I love this game. Prime net decks, full art virgin lands, classic Magic the Gathering, boys. Classic Magic the Gathering. Boys. Classic Magic the Gathering. Is he gonna Witch's Oven my Soric coming out of the sky, boys? Land off the top. That's what I need. Untap land. Untap land. Thanks, Dad. Appreciate you being a big fat bastard. Corvold? What a meme. Cauldron's Familiar, eh? This guy, really good at magics. Okay, so if I pack the negation it, what happens? He doesn't have any crumbs. I'm gonna fucking do it. 5 mana attacks on a 1 mana cat. Classic magics. Okay, boys. Okay, boys. What's he got? What has he got for your man, Mr. Cheeks? Nothing! What a virgins. Oh, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. I should have flipped the bubs. Should have flipped the bubs, Lance. Oh, he sacrificed both ovens. Isn't this guy a bit of a memer? Isn't this guy a bit of a memer, Lance? Put target lad on the field. No. Yeah. Alright, Erebos's intervention is quite good with a cat. Just make sure that he doesn't top deck binding this turn, and we should be fine. Right, boys. Oh, casualties of war. What an absolute top deck of a Virgin, lads. What a Virgin's top deck. That is how you play Magic. Boys, that's how you play a good game of Magics. Alright, that's pretty easy, Magics. I cannot overstate how much I hate Magic. It's the shits. I mean, it's just the worst game. It's the worst game. I just don't know. I just don't know what to do. It's the shits. That game was AIDS. This game is AIDS. I mean, I won it, but you know winning ain't it. For me, it's full meaningless jizz. When I see there's someone called Loki, immediately I'm like, yep, classic Vagines. He doesn't have a full art Cauldron familiar though, so he's obviously done it wrong. Virgin lands and a full classic Virgin's net deck. 100%, boys, as someone who's not fully doing the memes, I don't think you're supposed to sacrifice his Witch's Oven when your deck is called Oven. I would say these are quite important. But he had no creatures to sack, Mr. Cheeks. Yeah, but he had the oven in the grave. The cat, I mean. That's the combo. He's fucking blowing his balls up for a trail of AIDS. How you get enough food otherwise? I don't know. I mean, it's not up to me to just dissect a deck I don't play and I don't know. But boys, fucking hell, what a load of AIDS. No Leverk says I thought you said in prison. I thought this was going to be a good message, but in person, EDH with people you actually like is the secret. Is it? But is it not that everybody has a secret pact pre-game that they're all going to kill Jim? Jim is going to get killed, and then that means he can make all the dinner. Or some bollocks, I don't know. You can probably tell I'm not an EDH man. If it was, it'd be like first out goes to the porno shop and has to spend £50 worth on porno mags and just fling them around the house. And then when everyone's wives get back from wherever the fuck they've gone, we'll just be like, I don't know. Father Christmas came with a big sack of balls and flung pornos all over the place. And we're playing EDH, and whoever wins, their wife has to do whichever random page the magazine falls open at. But the joke will be on us, Lance, because everyone's wives should be doing whatever you see in a porn mag. Anything. Multiples, double XPs. I mean, this is Magic the Gathering. So obviously we learn from the best, i.e. Gabby Shits. Daddy, I mean, he could be a Magic 8's fan. In which case, that's fine. Otherwise, kind of odd. Hard mulliganing. It seemed like he mulliganed much harder than that. Alright. During... I mean, if he's playing Tybalt's Trickery, then it's not really a game of Magic, is it? So I think we can plop it. Lance. So he would need an untapped land that is red. I don't think that's what this guy's doing. I don't think that's what this guy's doing, lads. The new set looks promising, says San Sabinos. Classic mono white tax, boys. Tax him up. Oh, he couldn't handle the tax. He went full DSPs, boys. He couldn't. It was all the detractor's fault. How was he supposed to know he had to pay tax? How was he supposed to know, lads? Classic good times. How was he supposed to know he was supposed to pay tax? It was all the detractor's fault for telling the IRS after DSP on his own stream said he doesn't pay any business tax. And everyone was like, we don't really like DSP and he's just admitted to tax fraud. I'm actually going to tell the IRS that this fucking goatee fat tits bitch is committing quite the felony. It was never his fault, lads. Never his fault. Always the detractor's fault. Just like, what's his name? El Chapo. Whenever he gets caught, it's not his fault. It's the fucking police's fault. Why has he got to get caught? He's just living his life doing murdering and raping. Well, not rape. I don't know about raping. Murdering, drug cartel bollocks. He's just doing his business, Lance. How is he supposed to know he's not allowed to do all of that? The police never came to his door when he was 7 and said, hey, chaps, when you don't tunnel your way out of prison through the toilet. That's bad. No one ever told him those exact words. So why not do it? It would be memes the whole time, Lance. It would have been memes the whole time, Lance. Richard C. coming in hot with $5 American. El Jefe Cheeks. Smash him. I always smash him. If you are referring to my balls. They just get a good workout every week. Every week, I fill in my ball smashing quota. Alright, we got a good start. Depending on what the guy's doing. You don't see Sphinx of Foreskin as often as you used to. Hopefully this guy's playing a sexy Bruce. Oh, let's! Trying to give me the tax. That's not how we play Majiks, boy. That ain't how we play Majiks. So, Sphinx of Foreskin, Dove Insecurity, Senate Guildmage. Okay. Not a very powerful looking deck, I must say, at this stage. So, you know, maybe not. We'll see. We'll see if this guy is eligible for a tax rebate of 25 gold, and I'll concede at the end of the game. We'll see. I mean, I just don't see anything close to this collection of cards. Gotta respect that. Do you have to, Chinks? You don't have to do anything. But I mean, that's the stage we're at when we're playing Magic the Gathering now. If somebody doesn't have a 60 card deck that I can instantly recognize, then it's like I'm on a voyage of 8s. It's like the Love Tunnel, except instead of hearts, everything is just like virus spores. Here comes the Foreskin boy. I don't know why I don't care about that. Right, that's fine. Tax them up, lads! Tax them up! That's how you do the Majiks. This guy is getting premium DSP'd. Taxies. Tax. Triple tax. Imagine being triple taxed, boys. Imagine still saying imagine. So, Silver Quill. Do I name this? I know that he's got them. This is 7 mana. Now, 7 mana Dovin's Acuity. What absolute scenes. What absolute scenes, Lance. Absolute scenes of AIDS. So he must have unsummon or something, which is fine with me. Yeah, that's fine too. Mana Tithe, kind of sexy voice. Mana Tithe could be sexy, Lance. Oh, I can't cast it either, so never mind. Somehow I'm getting... Oh, this guy's giving me the tax. This guy's giving me the tax, boys. That's a bit of a memes. So let's think. Do I play Silver Quill and name Acuity, or do you want to play Roulette and just have a guess at another card? What do you think, boys? Add 1 mana of any colour. Okay. Yeah, Senate Guildmage does smell extremely pre-conny. Doesn't it, boys? So I don't think we can pop the champagne even if we do win this game. But obviously I will. I'll edit all the other games out, put this on first, give it the old hello and welcome to another game of Magic Duels. Today we're playing more fucking bollocks, but I love bollocks because it gives me channel fireball tokens. Okay, sweet. Easy magics. Easy, okay, sweet magics. Okay, even more tax, boys. Oh, that doesn't actually cost 4. Non-creature spells. Yeah, okay. So I am going to name Acuity, even though it literally can't be cast. I know it exists.
Oh, you fucking pussy cheeks. You should have named Teferi.
I should have. Maybe. So Mana Tithe back on the table. Not anymore. Alright. Don't forget, this isn't a trade, because I've got the artifact on the field. Well. Never mind. Richard C says, Cheeks, you don't pad your uploads by removing all the games you lose, do you? All the time. I mean, how else would you guys not think I'm the best player ever? How else could I play 5-color rainbow worm lithoform engine jizz? And you think, like, that deck looks fun, but it also doesn't look very good. And if I don't win every game, you're going to be like, well, Cheeks was just bullshit. Anyone who doesn't play jank and simultaneously go 19-0 doesn't understand Magic. He doesn't understand how to get quality TikTok views. He doesn't understand why showing your flat 12-year-old tits to announce a stream is classic memes. And if I didn't do that, I'd have literally no viewers. It doesn't look like I have many viewers to begin with. So imagine, boys, if I only had 3 viewers. 3 peeps would be like,
there's this guy on the internet called Mr. Cheeks, and he plays Magic, and it's always bollocks. But it's weird because every other person plays the same game, and they're all the best in the world. It doesn't make any sense. So Mr. Cheeks must be dog shit, so fuck him.
100% true. All day long, lads. Hey, boys, mono white for the free plays, did you say? Mono white free play, bollocks. Isn't that a good time? Isn't that a good time for us all, lads? Virgin Lands, classic Magiques. Shuffler's Fine, classic Magiques. Cosmos Elixir, what an absolute classic Magiques. Okay. Let's have a think here. Sort of Body of Mind does give me a bit of the horn, but it doesn't do anything this turn. I think we're just going to try and kill this 0-4. So, he could blow me up. That would be bad. What else could happen? That's it. Just blowing me up is bad. Everything else, I think I'm equipped to deal with. He didn't blow me up, Lance. He's in huge problems. He didn't blow my balls up. We didn't draw a land. That's not good. I really wanted a land so I could play this and equip it on the same turn. But I couldn't get it. Damn, he blew me up, Lance. He finally found the blow-ups. Okay, that's good. So what do we lose? Okay, also good. So this guy looks like he's mono-white ramp blow-ups. Isn't that a bit unusual, Lance? Immortal Sun? But I need my Plainies. Plainies are the memes! Okay, 2 options. Just blow this up and fuck around. But that, you know that's not the play, Lance. Come on, boys. Hopefully he doesn't have any weird schmeebles with this. So we get to see all of his cards. And get to see what kind of strategy he has. Hey, it was just literally blow up 1-note bollocks. What a surprise. What a surprise, Lance. It was the most one-notiest 1-note bollocks ever devised. 1-note ultra bollocks is actually what it's known in the business. 1-note turbo balls. So, what does this do? Whenever a permanent gets AIDS, that's probably good for me. So hopefully Sarulf gets in big enough that he can exile all of this dog shit. But you never know, boys. You never know. Cheeks! This guy looks to be using one of your decks. Nah, I don't play mono white ever. I mean, if he splashed in some different aids, then maybe. But I don't think I'd ever play mono white. I don't think I would. I mean, nearly. But why would you play mono white? Play black as well, and then you could thought seize me. You could give me a little bit of the thought squeeze. Also, this is a rank deck. If ever I play a linear AIDS card like Approach from the AIDS, always that's a rank experience because it's just a little bit AIDS. But still, we managed to blap him up. Blapped him up, Lance, and that's what matters because now I can put this on the tubes and I can say, boys, I didn't lose. You can see my ranking go from 2 dots to 0 dots without losing a game, which is technically impossible, boys. Technically, it's impossible, but actually, it's 5-hand 1, and that's all that matters. If you go 5-hand 1, you can send all your CVs off to all those esports boys. Have your CV literally teeming with achievements that are rooted entirely in how many views you have. Because we all know that that's the real achievement. The real achievement, boys, in 2019 is TikTok views. Not wins, not finishes, not tournaments, not qualifications. Views.
Hasn't it always been that way, Mr. Chinks?
Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Black, white, green. Black, white, green is a bit of the memers, isn't it, boys? Alright, that was a good draw. Don't have to waste my Aladdin's HIVs, or whatever the fuck it was called. I think this is just being played as a land, right? It costs like 7 or 8 mana before you start getting lands back. Alright, okay. He's doing the big things. Okay. I could have flashed this in. Obviously, you've got eyes. Oh, and it isn't actually, it's not a Wicked Wolf. The amount of fucking times I've tried to flash in a Wicked Wolf, lads. If I could feel any more embarrassment from playing this game as I already do, I might feel it. Classic Virgin, boys. Full art Virgins everywhere. Lads, you've heard of a Virgins. Well, how about a massive Virgins? How about classic massive Virgins? Boys. Spent all of his cash to play a game of free play. What an absolute memer. Players can't pay life or sacrifice non-land permanents to cast spells. Alright. I mean, I'll let it resolve. It doesn't do anything to me, right? Boish. Got to do it on the end step. Otherwise, are we even Majiks? Are we even Majiks, Lance? Oh. Lance. Big Lance. Didn't even know. Didn't even know, Lance. 5 colors. 5 colors, boys.
Stand by as innocent people are slaughtered.
Innocent people are going to get slaughtered by AIDS. Or some AIDS. Right, boys?
Stay on the trail.
So I assume he has a lot of removal-y spells. A lot. So I don't think Banishing Light's going to stay on the field for too long. I wouldn't be surprised if I lose all my permanents. It just has the feel of that kind of a deck. Doesn't it, Lance? Well. Yeah, I didn't think anything was going to stay on the pitch. But now we need Liliana to fully stretch her legs. Fully spread that muff.
Let us march into battle and
I think the other Liliana might be better.
hatred, but effective.
Don't you, Lance? Don't you? Nah, this ain't going to be an even game. I don't think. It's just he is just mono removal and I'm mono wolves. I don't think that's going to be good. Alright, that's not bad.
You ever listen to the Christians? We are the apex predator.
I don't need any more lands. I might need to cycle this. So, if this guy ruins all of this by playing a Nugan, alright, that's fine. What have we got? A load of old bollocks. Vanishing Verse, monocolored, that doesn't do anything. Lightning Helix, yeah, that's fine. Fine, 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 lads! Oh, there you go. I told you that wouldn't stay on the pitch. Ugh. Now I regret not playing this. But never mind, boy. Shh, never mind. We could have flashed in the ambusher, but we couldn't because it was memes. Hey, what a perfect top deck for the lad. Almost like I knew it would happen. Yeah, I'm never going to win this game. This guy has... Yeah, I suppose he just had everything. He had everything the whole time, boys. Never mind. Sometimes somebody has everything the whole time. That's why people don't play tribal bullshits. Because it's AIDS. But we'll edit this one out. Nobody likes getting the tables turned on them. It literally has never happened to a YouTuber. It has never, ever happened that an opponent had all the perfect shit. Easy, Majiks. Easy, Majiks. Reefer Funk says, when did you start playing Magic the Gathering? Scars of Mirrodin? I remember playing FNMs then. And I loved them. I loved Magic so much. I went maybe 2 or 3 times a week. And I went 1-3 every draft, and I fucking loved it. Loved it, lads. And then I played so much that by Innistrad, every single draft, I was at least 3-hand 1. Every draft, I was fucking grinning up the place. What was the 5-3 bitch? The 5-3 bitch that had indestructible if you had a human. Geister Saint Traft. Olivia Voldaren. I fucking loved the Magiques then. Loved it, son. Loved it. Loved it. And then, as Magic has gone on, I don't know if it got worse and worse, or if I just felt like it got worse, but it definitely got worse. Because Magic is bollocks now. And I don't know if it's because they've hired too many of their mates to play Magic. I don't know if it's because Magic Arena has just saturated my balls with this level of boring aids. Alright, I think he just wolf. I think he just wolf the man. Yeah. Wolf him up. Save these things for the dragons or whatever other dog shit he might be playing for a mono red wanky game. We'll see how it goes. Wish I got to play Olivia Voldaren in Standard. I mean, it was a mythic, so you didn't get it often. But it was memes the whole times, boys. Geist of St. Traft was the card I never got. That was fun game. That was great. I love playing mono red, boys. Yeah, Geist of St. Traft. Grimgrin was my favourite card. That was how I knew I was always going to be a casual man. Because that card just did so much. And I fucking loved it. Even today, I wish I owned some. It's never been reprinted. Because, yeah, otherwise maybe if they were... They look like they should be 79 cents. Not played anywhere, as far as I know. Load of old shit. But such good memories, boys. Such good memories. My favourite play, again, also an incredibly shit play to 2 or 3 for 1 yourself, was to play Markov Patrician, I think it was called, which was a 3-1 lifelink, and then put Spectral Force or Spectral Sailor, something like that. Enchantment on it, so it gets +2/+2 and flying, and Facey McGee's to give it indestructible. So you had a 5/3 flyer with indestructible, but that was also a set that had Tragic Slip. But still, boys, I fucking loved it. Fucking loved it, you manx. Lived it. Lived it, lads. I fucking loved it, boys. Alright, let's have a think of what we're doing here. I could blink this and exile this. I think that's what I'm going to do. This guy's obviously mono green horse aids ramp. Alright, so if I top deck a land, Oketra is fine. If not, Questy boys. Nobody likes to block. Nobody likes to play. Everybody's a slag. Free play Questing Beast. Mono green. Farts. Yep. That's what his mum did on his fucking tits yesterday. Fart on those boobs. Okay. I just need a land. I think we need to get those lands. Okay, no lands for us, boys. That's good, Magics. No lands for your boys. Never mind. We're having a great time playing against Questing Beasts in free play. We fucking love a Questing free play, bitch. Don't we, lads? It's almost like memes. and such. Almost like we were playing for memes the whole time. Look at this pussy. Like, you know this is free play? You fucking virgin. Do you know this is free play, you stupid bitch? What an embarrassment. This game is always like this, though. Like, we know, Lance, that this game is just pure jizz. Pure fucking jizz. Pure fucking jizz, Lance. Pure jizz. Lance, you know what jizz is, right? Well, that's what this game is. Alright. So, I pretty much have to have the Johnny. I'm gonna ditch another Aketra. This is definitely gone. Yeah, fuck it. I might be dead anyway. We'll see. I might be dead anyway, Lance. This guy was obviously just too hardcore. Too hardcore for your boy Cheeks. I was trying to blink blanks and blanks, but this guy, he was trying to big armitage shanks the wanks. Oh, it's got a fight spell. Yep, these are my lads. 3-3 and a 2-1. These are your lads. Ultimate Mythic Virgin bollocks. What do you want to do about it? This is the same guy. What does he want to do about it, lads? These are your cards. Hey, he had the exact card you thought, Mr. Cheeks. Isn't that a fucking memers? Isn't that a game of the memers, lads? Isn't that an absolute game of the memers, boys? So, is he going to give me the GGs? Is he going to give me the early doors, George Doors GGs? Because he's got another questing beast in hand. Is he that good at Magiks? Oh my lord, boys, he's fucking fallen flat on his ass. What an absolute memer! Alright, that was a good draw. Wasn't it, Lance? Now we can even block a questing beast. Isn't that memes? Hey, it's Questy Boy! He's back! And he's even more of a virgin than ever. But Dr. Cheeks, he knew he could smell the virgins this time. And I was just too good at Magiks. Classic Magic the Gathering, boys. Classic the Magic of the Gathering. Wow, Cheeks like me to play. I can't fucking believe it. Alright, we've got enough lands now. What an embarrassment. This game is so AIDS, Lance. So AIDS that I might go ahead and say it's AIDS. On the plus side, we can put this up on the tubes. Oh my lord. Oh my lord! What is going on? On the plus side, we can put this up on the tubes now that I'm going to win. And I can say, hello and welcome to another game of Magic Duels. Today we are saying Magic Duels a lot. Iron Scale Hydra, but Gideon, boys, I'm a memer the whole time. Chinks was memeing the whole time, boys. Hello and welcome to another game of Magic Duels. Today we play the guy who got lost on the way to the Pro Tour. Well, Rabbit Bite's not Pro Tour. But I don't argue with myself because my name is Legs and I win every game. I don't worry about that. So 100% this was Seth Manfield. Look at the guy's sexy cards. Everyone knows Questing Beast is for the memes and Gargaroth is also memes. Iron Scale Hydra, Desolator Magic told me this broke Standard and Standard was ruined because this card was unbeatable. So classic memes for me's. Don't forget to use my code TWAT when you buy some stupid shit from Channel Fireball, who are definitely not some weird scammers. Okay, sweet! Boys, yeah, I think that's the next on the list of, I think that's next on the list, boys, of, exposés, is Channel Fireball. There's a lot of weird shit going on over there. a lot, and this is just on the surface level. We need to send Rudy to do undercover investigatomatrons. But the amount of fucking weird, scammy dog shit all in it together, hire your mates, have Gabby Sparks have a non-job, close down the singles market, despite that being like their primary source of income for years. Something is just odd. They were already getting the bubblage when it looked like they were trying to fart their way out of however they do business normally, with their selling fractions of Magic the Gathering cards. Do you remember? You could own a fraction of a Black Lotus, Lance. Definitely not a pyramid scam. Definitely. Do you remember when they started using whatever the MTG Melee, because it was designed by their mates, and that almost all of them were like equal partners, but it was a bit on the QT. Classic, Lance. Remember when they got Whizbangs to change the tournament brackets to use MTG Melee because they said it was much better, but in reality it was just theirs. Boys, classic Majiks. Classic Majiks, boys. No one can overlook the Gabby Sparts schmeebelage, though. Gabby Spartolinos literally being like the queen of Majiks just because she puts LSV's knob in her mouth every night is such classic Majiks that I don't think I've ever seen as much classic Majiks. Talentless, boring PG Weaselhead. Just any fucking Hadouken money they could fire up that woman's jacksie. And it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Alright, what are we doing here? Oath of Teferi, eh? What do you do for me? Give someone the blinks. That's pretty fun, but we don't have a blink exploitation sensation at the moment. Plop on Oketra and risk getting 8. I don't think Oketra was really the play there, Lance. Because he's bound to have a removal spell for it. And then I'm in the same spot. I'm going to have to play a Johnny and exile this. He'll have a 4-4. This is all assuming he doesn't do anything else. He did do something else! That's not allowed! You're not allowed to do things, son! Only I'm allowed to do things! That's the rules of the YouTubes. You fucking mag. Alright. You don't see tribal oozes often, but you gotta respect the lad. Agreed, boys? Gotta respect the newsboy. So, I think you just let Ajani get blapped. Skyclave and this is quite good. This guy is going ooze tribal. What an what a meme lad! This is outrageous! How is he getting away with playing a fun deck? And it hasn't blown up in his face. Attacking me, eh? What an absolute memer. What am I not seeing? What am I not seeing that's going to give him a bit of AIDS? Well, we'll find out. I think he might have bollocked that up, Lance. He was in a good spot. He threw one of his lands in the bin. Now, how are we going to get out of this? The Gilded Goose ain't going to save me. All right. Gilded Goose actually did quite a bit of the memes there, didn't he, Lance? Gilded Goose with a little bit of the memes. Okay. He's down to one card. Oh, Lance! Now I'm not happy. Anyone who plays Collected Company has 8. I thought we were doing the memes. But now we're doing the 8s. Okay, so these guys are always going to be expendable. This can block because he just gets a 2-2 back. Okay, I can take 5, right?
I don't know, Mr. Chinch.
Well, maybe you're right. So. Okay, this is getting a little bit hairy. That's not a bad card. I should have Wabadoos! That was a mistake. That was 100% a mistake. I shouldn't have been faffing around there. I should have just exiled some boys. Oh, he's in trouble now, Lance. All the guys, Uzi boys. Oketra could kill the 5-5. I missed that. I apologize, boys. I apologize that I was having too much fun playing a guy playing Ooze. And then he spoiled it with a little bit with a collected company. But it was still alright because it looks like we're going to win. And if it looks like you're going to win, then it was a great time. Right, boys? Right, boys? Yeah, we're just going to outvalue him now. Actually, you're right. We'll use the Oketra blocks. That was close to a good game. In the end, though, we just had too much potatoes.
Bring the injured
Yep, whatever that means, that's a GG's. Still, how about that, eh, boys? Somebody played fucking whatever the fuck this is. Ooze Tribal in 2019, Lance. Obviously he lost, but I mean, how often do you see that? How many hours consecutively am I playing bullshit? And this guy plopped a full Ooze playset nearly. Oh, only one Ooze. Alright, only one Ooze. Still. That was something. It should be what we see every day. It should be every game. Somehow it's once a month. I don't understand why. I just don't. Yeah, I don't understand why. I don't understand why. All right, couple more games. Unless there's anything anyone wants to see. Chrome draft. I mean, I could do a Chrome draft, but the problem with that is you have to be in the right mindset to just know you're not really playing Magic. And I know that sounds like well, then you can't ever be satisfied. If you hate mono, dump your hand, shit. And you also hate Chrome draft, then you obviously hate everything. But it's the fact Chrome draft games are always, you have to take the extra turn cards, you have to take cultivate, everybody just lays their hand, there's hardly any counter spells. It's very linear, lads. Very linear. Hey, play mono white lifelink! Alright, let's play a fucking draft then. Fucking hell. Just when you thought, boys. Just when you thought we played Oozes, now play mono white lifelink cats for 25 fucking more hours. Pussies. Pussies. Well, he did it. He was too good for me. What a fun game. What a fun game. Oh, lads. Lads. Imagine saying imagine, but then also imagine being this pussy. This is not how you start a free play game, you dumb fucking cunts. I don't want to hear any bullshit. That is not how you start a free play game. Mono White Angels is not free play. You fucking dipshits. Chuck Dodger says NetDeck should have to enter a queue. Want to play something creative? Well, we had that. Chuck, as much as I would love to pretend the community would not exploit that kind of thing, Wizards have made efforts to have that happen. Number one, we had Brewer's Delight. Hey guys, I know it's Brewer's Delight, nobody's got any cards. So let's play the hardcoreiest Angel deck we can and smash Shuffler's fine, boys. Shuffly ribs. Truffly boy's fine though. Truffly boy! What goes back? We can't put Truffly boy back, that'd be outrage. Alright. Hey, Loris! That's a Mima's deck for free play. Right, boys. Right, lads. Is this guy, what is he? Cycling, or is he a real Mima? Nope, cycling. Everyone knows cycling is a net deck. I didn't want to say net deck there. I meant to say free play deck. Everybody knows cycling is a Mima's deck, lads. Everybody knows cycling is for free play. 0 magic required, 0 brains necessary. It's just a deck used to fucking wank your cock and balls to reach Mythic. So obviously, play it in unranked for the classic memes. The classic of all classic memes. I fucking love the community. I love the community, lads. So let me just finish the point I was saying. We had Brewer's Delight and everyone just played fucking beatdowns because they were so filthily horny for Bollocks cards and aids. So what do I need? Double white and triple red. Okay, I got no white. Well, that's a problem, I guess. Well, I'm sure we can figure it out. I'm sure we can figure it out, lads. I'm sure this game's not for Virgin Aids. We had Brewer's Delight. Never came back because no Magic Virgin can be trusted not to play net decks for no reason. And then after that, what did we have? We had standard shake-up, historic shake-up. We banned all these cards. We banned all the meta cards. So everyone just played the exact same decks without those cards, replaced with something slightly worse. And boys, it was memes. It was just memes, boys. We played the same deck with the same cards for the memes, and it was absolute memes. Hey! Sometimes Cheeks is just really good at magics. GG's XD's, Monka jizz on your mum. What a fucking load of old bollocks. What a good fucking game of magics. Sorry, son. You just got bogged. Fucking bitch. Bogged. Play Laura straight into removal. What an absolute boggalinos. Absolute boggy boys. That's why I love this game, lads. Have I ever mentioned how much I love Magic the Gathering? It's the best game ever. The best game ever, boys. I could play it all day. I could play it all day and never complain one time. Because memes. Boys, it's the fucking best. You ever played a game better than this? Of course you haven't. This game's amazing. That one guy who played fucking fart machines. Well, I don't remember what it was. That one guy who played Farty Boys. What was the deck? They did actually do farts. Oozes! What a lad! What an absolute lad. But we're back on the old 8s. What? I can't even not say the word what 8s because it's just 8s. Hopefully there's a Golos in the deck. Like, what is this about Magic? Why are you playing that? Why? Like, what is this giving you such a horny knob about?
Anyone who stands in my way let's get toast.
Oh, Cheeks was the best the whole time, lads. Absolute scenes of 8s.
Well, how am I supposed to win? I've already cast 99 spells, and they didn't do shit.
What? This game is going up on the tubes for real. We need to see what happens to Slags. This is like the classic ball fondler in prison on day one getting toilet napalm in the eyes. Classic Magic the Gathering free play, boring, avoid playing Magic bullshit AIDS. How many cards got exiled to the AIDS? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 29 cards. He just flung in the grave. Zero skill, zero effort, zero Magic the Gathering thoughts, nothing. Cycle every spell and then hope that you hit that one AIDS, whatever the fuck, lightning bolt shit. This game is wank. Alright, before I go, does anyone actually want to watch some more Kathy Rain? It has to be in that weird aspect ratio, because I tried to put it full screen, and I'm not joking, it blew up my whole computer. It didn't blow it up, but it fucked up the resolution that none of the buttons worked, and I had to restart it. So we're going to have to, lads, play with a weird box in the corner, or just not. We can go our separate ways. 4 o'clock in the morning is quite late. I could watch some Fargo. I do like a bit of the Fargo, lads. Chris Rock as an old-timey gangster, though. Not sure. Chris Rock's got some talent, lads, but it was mainly in the 80s when he was off his face. I don't know if he's still got all the AIDS. But Fargo is such a good series. I don't know if any one of you watch. Hey, boys! You like a bit of the fucking AIDS, don't you, lads? Do I have to alternate between mono white net deck, 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 and then finally, in 2018, one guy plays oozes. One oozy boy, lads. I love being a virgin, Dad. Dad, I don't want to play Magic either. Look how I've spelt my name. You know I'm a virgin. Look how I've spelt my name, Dad. You know I'm just ripe for getting finger banged. We bothering to play this game out. I don't know if I have enough removal. I mean, I want to play Sunbirds. I'm not playing. Like, just fucking, what a waste of time. What a waste of time by pussy, boring fucking twats. And I don't want to hear any, keep those kind of decks, keep your decks in check. In check from what? From enjoying your free play best of one Magic once. We gotta keep fun in check, cheeks, you fucking bitch. This game is just so densely populated with AIDS. Pussy, boring, fucking twats. Non-stop. It's just why is it always the worst decks? Why is it always the most linear, basic AIDS? And if anyone says, it's the one lot cards. No way. No way is anyone enjoying this. No way anyone would put up with that boring monotony just to build decks that don't work anyway. Just build your don't work decks to begin with. That's memes. It's always been memes. Okay, we got a virgins. We got a good bag of virgins today, lads. I do like a big virgin boy. I do like a fat slack chat of virgins. Yeah. Mono white, net deck, mono white, net deck. So in a couple of hours, we might play one guy playing something else. But not yet. Not yet, boys. Not yet indeed. Not yet indeed. Would you like to shoot my panharmonicon out of the sky? Well, alright. I guess he's played this deck before, considering it's a Pro Tour deck from like 2 years ago. But definitely free play stuff now, lads. I mean, Yana Amari could pilot this load of shit to Mythic, which proves it's a really, really weak deck filled with pussies. Right, boys. Right, boys. So we got a lot of good shit, but I am going to end up dead, unfortunately. And nobody wants to be dead, do they, Lance? Alright. Sweltering Suns. To go with all of my 1 power or 1 toughness boys. I can see how I might be AIDS. Throwing his food in the bin. What an absolute lad. Nobody needs food in 2019 though, boys. He needs that 3 life, because he was so close to being dead. He was so close to dying a minute ago, lads, that you gotta go full memesh. We can't have any fun in this game. Fun in this game, lads. I'm trying to play a Pro Tour deck like a virgin. So what do we got? I can exile this. That doesn't seem great. Thrag bags is quite good, but we'll risk it. We'll risk the old blanketing shit thrag bollocks. I don't know if I'm going to take 7, but we'll see. We'll see, boys. Has he got a Christine Spranks ranks? Christine Ranker Spranks? That wouldn't be good. Well, that's fine. So, Thraggy Boy is going to have to be copied. Or we might end up with AIDS. But this guy, definitely not a virgin. Definitely playing an AIDS fucking virgin stack.
But he had a couple of cards that were less than Vagines.
He did have a couple of cards that were less than Vagines. But everybody knows that what you do is make a net deck and then play it in free play and hope for the best. Alright, 1 is enough. 1's enough for the classic meme spoish. All that guy's hard work in the bin. The fact that all of your copies leave beasts behind, that is classic Majik's, boys. The fact that your copies also leave beasts is so good at Majik. Alright, Sweltering Suns have a Thrag Tusk left over. Seems fine. Well, I suppose Thrag Tusk will probably die. But we'll see. Alright. Those are solid blocks. Solid blocks. Oh, nice. He spunked his balls. That's good, Majik. That is good, Majik's boys. Oh, I mean, I was gonna blow everyone up. If he's gonna kill all of his whole board in exchange for nothing, I'll take that deal. I'll take that deal today, Lance. Oh, that's not a bad card. Classic flips. Classic flips, boys. Shuffler is fine and all that bollocks. Right, Lance? Hey, boys. He could smell his deck and run out of AIDS. No one can compete with me when it comes to having AIDS, boys. I'm fucking the ultimate inoculation of AIDS. I am become AIDS. Alright, that's the last game. Nobody gave me any feedback on Kathy Rain, so I'm gonna call it a day. 4 a.m. Oh no, it's too late to order McDonald's. I was actually gonna get myself... Yeah, I was gonna get myself some shit. Chicken McBollocks. Instead, probably have to make some spaghetti or some AIDS. Alright. Until next time, Lance, I appreciate watching and talking. Talking and watching is the most anyone can do. Except money, obviously. I much prefer money. If you're watching this, I'd actually take some tax. Tax money, boys. They do have 24-hour McDonald's, but that's a good point. Oh, no. The only Uber closed between 4 and 5. Which is literally what it is now. Never mind. Until next time, Lance. Monkey.